Now we're live. Okay. Anorak says, "Heyo." Hey, Anorak. Welcome to the stream, dude. Yep, welcome to Volatile Upgrade. Playing
Yes,
AM2R.
Finally.
Yep, part
Finishing
4. I hope we're nearing the end of this. I plan on making this the finale, but we'll see what happens. So, Adam, do you happen to remember where we were last time?
In what sense? What we were
In
doing?
this game, yes. Because it's been about 3 weeks.
Yeah. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, depends how you count. Long ass time for something like this.
Yeah.
We were going up this way. As far as
Okay.
we could through these were... We were exploring, in essence, trying to find what we're supposed to do next. And we just uncovered this area. We didn't know how to go forward.
Okay, right. So, I think what we're trying to do now is exterminate the rest of the Metroids in this area. And
There's none in this area. You have to go to this new area.
just in general. And hopefully...
Uh-oh.
What is that thing?
It is an enemy.
It's a dead enemy now.
Oh, that's
Also,
not
Adam,
annoying at all.
it's been a while since the fans have heard from you. How are you doing, buddy?
Well, okay.
You're alive, right?
Yeah, yes, my classic response.
Anything exciting happened recently?
We've
Or
just been powering through these sets as fast as possible.
sets for
Into the woods.
which for our adoring audience is...
A musical that we put on, that like my hometown theater puts on.
Yep.
Not necessarily, they put on a musical every summer. Into the Woods just happens to be this year's one. It actually, I'm pretty sure most people know of it because it came out as a movie a year or two ago. Maybe 3 years ago now.
Yeah, I can safely say that I haven't seen it yet, but
You haven't seen the movie?
no.
Huh. I'm surprised. You watch a lot more movies than I do, that being...
I don't.
Yes, because I watch effectively zero.
Me too. Except for when I'm with Skylar. Her
Well, yes,
family watches
that...
a lot.
Yeah, you watch a lot with Skylar.
Yeah. I guess that's really it, though.
I don't know. I had a good... I don't know. Into the Woods is very Sondheim. It's not a...
That's interesting.
It is I guess you could say a play on... That little section up there looks real suspicious to me.
It does. It most certainly does.
Why are we going down? Oh, you're looking for a shine sparkable spot?
Yeah, and I'm not finding one.
Isn't there enough room there?
Not to start the Shine Spark.
Not to start it? Really?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay. Can you jump and keep the shine spark charge going?
No.
Falling, does that interrupt it as well?
Yeah, so I gotta come up through there. And up through there.
I think you can start it down here, just barely.
Probably.
It's gonna be just barely no matter what we do, I think. Unless you start even lower. Check that floor.
Oh, yep.
Oh, it's just to start lower. Okay.
Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be a long shine spark here. This should be long enough right there in that ceiling.
Yeah, this will definitely be long enough here.
I'm assuming that little crouch down is where you're supposed to go.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
You want to bound the ceiling just to be sure we know what we're doing.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, just hit that little crouch down. You will do fine. Of course, we probably have to be. You have to be more precisely aimed for the upper pieces, but let's see where this takes you.
That did literally nothing for us.
No, go. You have to go back down.
Dang it.
You missed it. Right there. You need to be all the way into that little crouch down.
Oh, man.
What are you doing?
Just checking to see if there was anything in the wall there. Okay.
I thought it would be one of those ones
Now,
where you just keep lining it up.
I should reiterate for anybody watching that we're not 100%ing this game, but I'm doing my best to find all the items that I can. Basically, just like, I'm finding all the items that, you know, are obvious to me.
I don't think that was far enough over. No. You need to be all the way to the edge of the little drop. I think you just drop through for now.
Wait, say what? What is it you think I'm supposed to hit?
Right there in the center. Is that upper piece not a shine spark?
No.
No. Is there something in here that we are missing?
I thought maybe, but it doesn't look like it. Huh. So it's literally just a fast access.
Are you kidding me?
Alright, well then. That was fun.
The nest. This area is infested with thick globe-like masses composed mostly of crystallized carbohydrates. Those that have yet to harden are constantly moved by the airflow created from the slightest motion of nearby creatures. Only the most adaptable life forms can thrive in this ecosystem.
Alright, cool. Well, with that, let's try and find the Metroids and... Ooh, a save point. That's going to be important. But yeah, like I was saying, I won't be trying to find every single item in this game. I am finding as many as I can, but I'm not going to kill myself to get 100%.
Yeah, I love these dark sections. Not at all. Hate them.
Yeah, at least we have the screw attack.
Just kind of bypass all this bull poop.
Exactly right. Alright, what do we got here?
Bubble walls.
Okay, there's something down there, but it's over this way. More something. Which way should I go first, Adam?
Go to the right.
Right here?
Wait. I don't know. Well, that answers that question. Oh, you're immune to that now?
Yeah.
Power bomb.
Oh yeah, forgot that's an option. How did I... There it is, yeah. Wah. Okay, looks like that's just something that I'll have to access later.
Wait, isn't the rule always go to the left or something, not go to the right? Oh, whatever.
I don't really know.
It's a joke. Or, I don't know if it's a joke, but it's like a...
Hi.
Oh, shit.
Probably should have done that with a super missile, yeah.
Your one free shot? Oh, yeah. This is the fully evolved Metroid, just short of... Well, Mama Metroid.
Yeah, you'd better back up. You'd better run. Okay.
Can you shoot him in the back, too, when it opens like that?
I believe so, but... That's a really tough hitbox to hit.
Yeah, I know. It's one of that's one of those like, yes, theoretically, but I've never seen anyone do it with anything but a trick shot.
There we go. I hit 4 out of 6 super missiles, I think. It's not bad.
And now this gets to be a long process of who has more health.
I think the answer would be that guy. But
it's hard to tell, considering, like, it seems that 90% of your attacks, like, he has so much armor and he takes so little damage that, like, it could be that he doesn't have all that much health, but he just does so much more damage than you do to him.
that's possible. Ouch.
Of course, trying to compare the hit points of a
Holy.
creature to your character are kind of nonsensical.
Okay. Ouch. Jeez, man.
He's big.
Yeah, he's big.
Now they can breathe fire. Like, I was really.
I'm gonna die here.
Yeah, I see that too. I was really with this game's design of the Metroids right up until they started breathing fire. Then I was calling bullshit.
Yeah. You and me both, brother. Oh, jeez.
Next thing you know, they'll be growing wings and flying.
Yeah, please no for that. Well.
Wow, I forgot how much damage
I
those
just
do.
absolutely got cornered with that.
Yeah.
Alright, well, at least now I know what way to go. Hooray for little victories.
This would be impossible, I'm pretty sure, without the space jump screw attack.
Well, I mean, there's platforms, but they're... Well, you can't really see them until you're right on top of them.
I was gonna say, like, you cannot sell me on the fact that that would be almost impossible. Like, I'm sure there's some small statistical chance that you could beat it, but once you memorize the platform placement, you probably do it.
Oh, I missed my one free shot. I'm doing significantly worse with these
Why
things.
did you even shoot him? He was just sitting there.
Well, I gotta kill him.
Are you really?
Yeah, it's the only way to progress in this game.
He was just sitting there looking at you, having a grand old time.
It's like, hey, what's up? Alright, now begins the fun process. Trying to missile him to death. Oh dear. Oh, Adam, were you in the live stream last night when I was talking about what games we should play next?
You got a live stream last night?
Excuse me, Monday.
Oh, no. I was not.
Okay, so we've basically determined that we'll be doing Uncharted 4 starting on Monday next week.
Okay. Sounds good.
Anorak had a bunch of suggestions for our Wednesday stream. Most of the games I do not have. One of them was Diddy Kong Racing that he wanted us to play. And that would be like a 1 or 2 part stream. I'd like to do it.
Okay. If you want to do it, go ahead. I'm not opposed.
But other games that I'd like to do, if we have the time, is Rayman Legends and Hollow Knight, both of which I just got for Switch.
I would prefer Rayman Legends, personally.
Yeah.
Hollow Knight's... I don't know. Hollow Knight's cool, and I like the game, but it's all very dark, depressing, and creepy, and Rayman Legends is much more upbeat.
Yeah. If we're gonna play Hollow Knight, we should probably pair it up with a brighter and happier game in our Monday streams.
Like, how can I say it? It's you know, it's in the style of a Metroidvania game, I suppose, and you know, it's very
Oh, come on.
I think the word I'm looking for here is atmospheric. If the atmosphere is, you know...
Got him. That was way cleaner.
Post-nuclear apocalypse. Like, it's a very depressing and... I don't know. It manages to combine, like, weird... A little bit of weird and gross, but mostly just kind of depressing and...
Yeah, but I gotta say, I absolutely adore the game, so I'll probably want to play it.
Yeah.
Plus, we made BioShock work with our ridiculously lighthearted commentary. We could probably do the same thing here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's vaguely uncomfortable to watch that, to watch Hollow Knight, as opposed to Rayman, which I love to watch.
Yeah, we'll do Rayman first. Although I'm thinking about getting it on the PS4 and doing it on there instead.
Reason?
There is a handheld specific mode in the definitive edition of Rayman Legends on the Switch, which we would not be able to play on the stream. So, if we wanted to 100% the game, I'd have to do a bunch of it off camera.
mean, how much of the game is this mode?
Probably at least a sixth or a seventh of the game.
That much.
Yeah, there's a lot.
How do they handle it in the PS4 edition?
That I'm not 100% sure of.
Sheesh, you just go from one of these to the next?
Yeah, I did go to the save point, so we're okay.
I know you did, but I mean, this is getting just kind of retarded.
I'm inclined to agree with you.
How are this many apex predators living in this area?
You think that there would be nothing left and they would just have nothing to eat?
They'd be fighting all the time.
I was just outside the hitbox for that. But no, addressing that, I don't know how it works in the PS4 version.
You better look that up first. That's my first thought.
I could always go with the Wii U version, which I'm sure has that mode in it, but it would use the gamepad.
Yeah.
But you'd still see it through the Wii U because it's a home console. So if we play Rayman Legends, I'll either have to get it on the PS4 or the Wii U. The reason I was more inclined to go with the PS4 is there's a version for $20, whereas on the Wii U it's still $40.
So the definitive edition for PS4 is $20.
Well, that's just the regular edition.
Oh.
So I'm not sure what the definitive edition has extra.
The handheld mode. If that's the case, then...
If that's the case, we could omit it, and it would be the same thing as just regular Rayman Legends.
Yep.
Also, Anorak says...
Oh, Anorak says, gotta go, what... GTG, I think that's gotta go.
Yeah, gotta go watch.
Watch the last episode of My Hero Academia. I'll be back.
Okay.
Season 3? Hero Academia Season 3? Or is it just still... Are you just catching up on Season 2?
Isn't Season 3 coming out right now?
That might be the episode he's talking about.
Oh.
Then I can get hyped, because I've only seen up to Season 2.
Well, have fun, Anorak.
Let me put my little geek hat on.
That's okay. I noticed that he had a profile picture of the main character from that series, so...
Yes, now that you say that, I can recognize that easily.
I think
that one?
I watched a little bit of it with you guys, but not much.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I liked what I was seeing of it, but not really that into anime, so it was hard for me to keep watching.
I mean, you've watched some before.
Yeah,
at one point
but
you were into it.
At one point I was a little bit, but I've fallen out of it.
I mean, I don't watch much currently, but like it has to be like.
It's not like I have anything against anime or anybody who watches it. It's just I'm not interested. Is my problem.
A lot of it I'm not interested in. Like at one point they were going through like a list of ones I'm looking at like no. Like it's gotta hit a lot of the specifics.
Like, yeah, and you and I have that same problem, but in two very different aspects. Myself, like, my favorite anime that I've seen is One Punch Man, and that's just because it's so over the top that, you know, it's ridiculous, and I like that ridiculous nature. That's what I looked for in an anime. For you, it's probably something different.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is when it becomes that ridiculous, it becomes... How do you tell a story?
You don't. That's the thing.
Like, how do you have character growth? Like
oh, okay, I triggered him on accident. Nice. Yeah, no, I get where you're coming from.
I mean, I understand. I don't judge too hard. I haven't seen One Punch Man, but like, I guess like, in any situation, where's the tension? Like, where's the how does the old line go? One of the authors was saying, he goes how is it the very nature of the universe has to be in peril, so start imperiling it already.
Well, this is bad.
Yeah, you're getting butt raped.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
the thing is, I was just about to say, like, if this guy knew what he was doing, like, he would just corner me, because then I wouldn't be able to do anything. And then, lo and behold, he starts doing that exact thing I was thinking of. Ouch. What? Okay.
It's just so much. It's just so funny that like the AI is so stupid in these games. If it was like, that's one of the things like I sometimes really don't like about this type of game is like you're beating them, but only because the AI is retarded and not using its obviously amazing skill set that it has.
Yeah.
And
I mean, to be fair, if they did that, the game would be
impossible.
Exactly.
Because the imbalance is so immense. You'd have to have like your suit would have to be truly superhuman to let you do that. Like you'd have to be, you know, scaled up to the point where you're nearly equal an opponent, or it would be very, very hard. Or it would be basically impossible, actually. It would be very, very hard if you were nearly an equal opponent, but it's then in games like chess where it's almost impossible for a human to beat a computer because the rules are pretty defined and there's a limited number of outcomes.
Ouch. Him touching me does half an E-tank of health.
I don't know why, except video game rules.
Ouch. Well, this is bad.
Oh, you're getting... Uh-oh. Oh, phew. These caverns are too narrow.
They are.
You can't get over them.
Oh.
But you gotta get the other side, because on this side of him, the cavern is too low for you to get past his head.
Yeah, you're right. That is a very serious problem I'm having.
You need to stay on this side of the cavern over here, and then just not let him push you that way. Which, I know, I say that like, oh yeah, just don't let him do that. All you gotta do.
Yeah, that is all I have to do. It's just easier said than done.
That was what Uncle Randy always said. All you gotta do.
All you gotta do.
Yeah. All you gotta do.
Yeah, you're right.
All you gotta do is take the head cap off the engine and replace this thing here. It's like, oh yes. You realize that to get to that head cap, we have to take pretty much the entire engine off at first.
I'm surprised I'm still alive.
Yeah, you're not gonna be for long unless he's got like one hit point left. You are about to die when he Jeff's dancing to death here.
Sure am.
I wonder if there's some way. I wonder if there's like some cute trick we're missing to exploit the.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
How did that not? You're dead. There's no. Oh! He paused. I swear he slowed that attack down for you.
No, it's always got that animation.
That
Oh, jeez.
That seemed exceptionally long.
Ah. Ooh. Oh.
You're down to 7. Where did you take like 7 points of damage?
When he jumped on the ground, made it tremble.
It's mostly the stun. You just like laughable damage.
No, it was a good fight, but I just couldn't.
He cornered you like twice early, and it just demolished you.
It did. It really did. Oh man, that was rough. But yeah, good thing you pointed out that the cavern's more narrow on that side. I didn't even notice.
Oh, you weren't paying attention to that. That was the first thing I noticed. And I was like, damn, they're making these caverns harder and harder as you go along. They're taking away your headspace.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
But then I'm always been a strategic commander.
Yeah.
What was the one line? I think it was Cooper or Chase. And years ago it was Chase in Total War. And he goes, how did he put it? He goes, I emerge. He goes, he got out like he couldn't see me yet, and I was just kind of telling him that there are armies here and I need your help type thing going on.
Oh.
Oh.
I think I'll use that.
There are armies like here and I need your help because we were allied, or were we allied? Or we weren't quite.
Well,
allied?
this is cheapness.
Oh no, this is very early in the game. He had to like before we could ally, he had to get into vision range, So I was telling him where my armies were in the north, and I said, "Get here, ally."
Yeah, that doesn't do anything.
Well, maybe if you time it so it hits when his back opens up. I would attempt to make that work, but I mean, I was just wondering if there's some like exploitable gimmick with that back. Just
Oh no! I had a very tough time getting in there.
oh, Jeff, context.
I had a very difficult time maneuvering Samus in Morph Ball form into that
area
of the
stop,
cave.
Stop! You're making it worse now. Anyway, he'd be like, I'm holding up. I think I have 3 enemy armies trying to come through, but I had managed to position my army on a hill in a fort, and it had just enough control range to block both mountain passes. And so he comes around, and here I am with this army, and it's like all the like elite troops, like holding back like 3 at once, like perfectly timed in. And then the other time I was playing with Cooper, we're allied. I was like, "Don't worry, I got this side." He goes, "What do you mean? They outnumber you." Turns to look. Here I've got my entire army parked on a mountain fortress that had livestock.
Well,
Livestock is like a province modifier that increases the supply limit, so I had like my entire army parked on a mountain, and it's just like, "Attack me here, you sons of bitches!" Like, we're standing up on the slopes firing down at you. The terrain penalty is quite massive. It was pretty bullshit. Yeah, but no, I'm very much a strategic terrain. Like, I want to be I want to be in the better position with more troops. With more supplies, more troops, and in the better position. That would be the optimal way to do this.
yeah. That tactic worked a lot. Like, really well. That worked a lot, Jeff.
It worked a lot.
It worked a lot.
Hopefully it's getting paid.
Yes. Oh, jeepers.
I'm betting it's in that little section we explored we couldn't get into.
Yes, absolutely it is.
You say that so confidently, but we don't know that.
I'm 95% sure.
I mean, it makes sense, but there's a lot of things in this game that...
Ooh, another Metroidvania game I'd like to play at some point for the channel. Ori and the Blind Forest.
That one's kind of sad too, but...
Yes, but it's very cute.
Yes, I'm not as... I like that over Hollow Knight.
Myself, I don't know, like, both of them are just so... I look at them gameplay-wise. They're both pretty equal in my opinion as far as gameplay goes. Like, different, but
the
they're both
atmospheres
so
are
good.
quite different. Yeah.
Yeah. Hollow Knight is almost like Tim Burton-esque.
It is, except I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Tim Burton-esque is a good good descriptor.
Well, that got me far. Oh, did you keep up on any of the E3 news, by the way? No?
No.
Kind of a disappointing year for me, honestly. But, like...
E3 is so... I don't think it's... Like, I don't see how it's going to last much longer.
Why is that?
It's become so... Like... almost irrelevant.
Irrelevant? In what way?
What? There's no like surprise or.
Oh, because of like leaks and stuff.
Yeah, they just leak it all. There's different media outlets that are being utilized.
Yeah. I definitely see that.
There's no all the pomp and circumstance and like hoopla of the big conferences. Like it's not like the. It's. Yeah, no, it doesn't.
I definitely hear you there. Like that doesn't help anything.
No, I assume that there are a lot of conferences like that, not for games mostly that happen, but the only people that are like in that field go and even vaguely pay attention to what comes out of it. It's going to become like a. I feel like it'll just evolve to like video game developers and maybe a few journalists will, maybe some journalists that are like more in, like, but it'll be just developer, like it won't be. Oh, that's cute. The way that really fucking annoys me.
Let's see if I can go back up that way. That water effect is cool.
Yeah, that is the cute bit.
I don't know how it looks on the stream, but it looks cool to us.
Yeah.
But no, like, I liked this year's showing. I just didn't love it. There wasn't a whole lot for me there. Like, I can definitely see a lot that got other people excited. But if this tells you anything, Microsoft had this year's best conference.
Okay.
Microsoft doesn't usually do a very good job at E3. So, let's see. Sony showcased, I think, 4 games. Nintendo did like 2 big ones, but
And they were
Smash Bros. And Mario Party. So that, yeah, not exactly huge.
I'm trying to, like, come up with a way to describe that. So
Lackluster.
Well,
Smash Bros. We knew about,
no.
but
No, how can I say this? Sunrise in the east. There's a new Mario Party and Smash Bros. Like,
well, actually, the Mario Party game I'm fairly excited for because it's a return to form to the original way Mario Party was, rather than the mechanics of the 2 most recent entries, which have just been awful. So that's kind of exciting. Not that I'll get it, because I don't really have anyone to play Mario Party with.
what Mario Party is this?
Super Mario Party. They
Shoot me. Just
well,
shoot me.
at least they're dropping the numbering convention.
Well, what was it? Like 6 or
This would probably be 11.
11. Okay. Well,
At
when
least
it
in
gets
home
to
console
about,
releases.
Let's see. They come out every, what, about 4 years?
Something like that.
That might be a little generous, 3-4 years. So Mario Party, which is 11. Mario Party, say 14. You'll want to get that one. Play with kids.
Yeah, something like that.
You'll miss
But
those
yeah,
dirt
like it
ones.
looks good, and
I mean,
again,
I'd
I'm
play it with you, but that's just like giving you the win,
yeah.
and that's my luck is better than it normally is.
Well, yeah, like Mario Party is basically all about luck. So, but anyway,
My luck, my skill at mini games sucks. I'm very bad at the mini games, and I am highly unlucky.
but yeah, like that's exciting that they're going back to the way Mario Party's supposed to be, or at least the way it was way more
I love
enjoyable
the
to.
background here with the temple built into the wall.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
I don't know. Temples might be stretching it, but the buildings,
The structures.
the structures built into the back wall. They have a very, I don't know, like pyramid. Like someone lopped the top off the Great Pyramid of Giza and stuck a Mayan temple top on a smooth pyramid. It's supposed to step. That's the temple.
This feels very endgamey.
It does. Oh, that's gonna take a while. Oh, okay. Is there nothing to get from that one?
Doesn't look like it.
That music also is not happy land.
And anyway, going back to the E3 stuff,
Uh-oh. What are those?
I don't know. Nine Metroids.
That's a lot. Wait, isn't that like the first baby Metroid we've seen in this one?
Yeah.
Is that like the big baby?
No, this is just normal.
That seems larger than Metroids in the other games. So, what's the strategy here?
Hit him with Ice Beam and then... Well, that didn't do anything for me. And then Super...
I would just keep ice beaming.
No, I think that you can't actually kill him with just the Ice Beam.
No, but he won't kill you.
Well, that doesn't get us anywhere. It's just a stalemate at that point. But going back to the E3 thing,
Oh yeah.
Smash Bros had a huge showing at that E3 conference, and
Like, what do you mean? Like a lot of people there for it, or?
like it took up a huge percentage of the actual conference itself. Like, the conference was, I think, 40 minutes. Smash Bros. Yeah, Smash Bros. Was like 20 of that. Skylar says, "I'm starving, so glad dinner is finally done." Hey Sky, welcome to the stream. What are you having for dinner? And can I have some? Take that, Metroid. And I was speculating that, you know, Smash for the Switch, which is called Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, by the way, would just be an enhanced.
Together now.
Which would just be... I thought it would just be an enhanced port of Smash for Wii U, but that's not the case. Skylar says, pot pies, carrots, and strawberries. Well, that sounds better than what I had for dinner, which is nothing.
Would the carrots usually be in the pot pies?
They might be having some, like, on the side.
Well, that's how I read it, but that's kind of normally the pot pie is everything, and then you have like strawberries for dessert or something. Don't listen to me.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
But here's the thing with that Smash Bros. Game. They were starting it off by showing the roster one by one, and then eventually they're just like, nah, screw that, everybody's in. Literally every character who has ever been in Super Smash Bros. Is in this game.
Oh my goodness.
There are 65 characters currently. And they added Ridley.
Ridley is a playable character?
Yes.
He's a boss, though. Like,
So was Bowser, and so was
there's
Ganondorf, and...
Yeah, I guess you're right, but he seems so...
Skylar says, poor Jeff. Eat later, I hope. Oh, I will. There's a reason. There's a couple reasons that I didn't eat dinner. One was that there were a lot of leftovers at work today for...
The lunch.
Are you kidding me?
Is that... Oh, that's the fully evolved Metroid.
That is the Queen Metroid.
Oh, that's the Queen. Okay.
The only Metroid organism naturally capable of producing offspring. The Queen is the heart of the species and mother of every Metroid born on SR388. Her role in the hive has hindered her mobility, yet encouraged the development of a long neck and massive head to strike at a distance. Her cell structure indicates she is heavily aged, possibly as old as the lab she settled in. The years have reinforced her torso to impenetrable levels. The Queen's genetic coding is distinct from the other Metroids, and she may have gone through a unique life cycle to attain her form. Well, guess what? The last save point was before I killed all those other Metroids.
And you're low on health.
Yes.
And she does bonkers amounts of damage. How does one even damage her?
I think...
Scripted death?
No, not a scripted death.
Oh, dang it.
Anyway, I was gonna say, there are two reasons I didn't eat dinner. One, there were a lot of leftovers at work today, and, like, I had my lunch, and then, like, 2 hours later, I had basically what amounted to another lunch. So, and it was, like, chicken parm and penne and salad, so that was awesome. And two, I spent 2 hours working on the stream setup when I got home because of the technical difficulties last time. So, I just didn't have time for dinner. I'll eat later, though. Now we know what the trick is with these guys.
Quick weapon switching. That's the trick.
Yep. That's exactly right. And hopefully there's like a save point somewhere that I missed.
I doubt we're that lucky.
Yeah, probably not. I just don't want to have to replay this every time I die, because that's going to be probably a lot.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is going to be repetitious. It's almost worth it to clear all the Metroids right before the chamber and then come back.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Let's do that.
If we don't find a save point, do that. That way you don't have to keep fighting them, and then you'll get...
Oh, wait, no, I can't. Those doors locked behind me.
Oh,
well,
this game sucked donkey dick. You are very boned. Somehow.
Somehow, some way.
Somehow.
Dem reflexes, though. Let's go see if that door unlocked. Because I could have just been penned in here until I dealt with the Metroids. Yeah, we can go back. So let's do that. I don't want to have to deal with these Metroids every single time.
Yeah, if nothing else, there's a chance that one of them will damage you at some point. And that could be the little sliver of health you need to finish the boss.
Anorak says, I'm back. That episode was amazing. Welcome back, Anorak.
Are you watching episode 3? Or episode, wow. Season 3 now, or I don't know. I've seen up through season 2, but I haven't seen the more. I like how the crack in the case disappears and the Metroid appears. Shouldn't the crack stay there either way? There's the other one.
Something that the person who made this game didn't really think about, I guess. Hey, we have a bit of a conundrum here. This is the final boss. We're not even an hour into the stream yet.
Well, don't get too excited here. We still got to beat this bad boy. This could be another Vex.
Anorak says, I was watching the ending of Season 3 so far. So the most recent episode of Season 3.
Okay. Dang it, I'm so far behind the times. I've only watched up through Season 2. I get my hands on Season 3.
How many episodes are there in Season 3 right now?
I don't know. Don't look at me. Ask Anorak.
Oh, Anorak, how many episodes are there in Season 3
I don't know. I haven't
now?
even looked. I didn't even know it was out until
9,
he just said
he
something.
says.
Okay, so not that many. It's usually, I think, 13 or 24 or 26.
Well, I mean,
13
this is ongoing,
space.
right?
What? Per season.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's ongoing. So I mean, it's not that far into the season. I think the last one had 20.
All right, now we won't have to kill all those Metroids again.
I don't remember what though. Oh, I think it's 26. Second one.
Does it ever get to the point where the main character there doesn't break his body using his power? Or is that just something that's kind of a reoccurring thing? And he learns how to use that better?
Hmm? Oh, it gets to that point, yeah.
Oh, good.
I don't want to, there's a lot, I mean, it takes a long time, and it's not.
He says, yeah, it figures out, or he figures it out eventually. Okay, good. Because, like, that was interesting for, like, the first few episodes, or even the first season, I guess, but I wouldn't have wanted that to be the case the whole time. Keep in mind, like, my knowledge of My Hero Academia is very, how you say, limited.
Like, I've
only seen, like, 5 episodes out of My Hero Academia season 1.
I've seen all of season 1 and 2, but understand that he does kind of, it's just a matter of
learning how to use it.
Yeah, learning how to use it less, like, learning how to use it in essence, using how to learn
says, but the way he does it makes the way he uses his quirk weaker.
Yeah.
Well,
use less of it so it doesn't blow himself up.
He just learns how to control it better.
He learns how to control it, and he's getting stronger at the same time. So the difference here is you got to wait for him to get strong enough to really use the full powered version. Which, the only thing that irritates me is where's his super strong ultra buff version? Why doesn't he get that?
Okay, I
What,
might
you have
be,
to shoot her armored head?
I might be slightly unsure as to what I'm supposed to do here.
Well, she's coughing up goop for you, so she's feeding you like, I think she thinks you're a baby Metroid. She's feeding you. Oh god, that attack.
Yeah.
What are you supposed to shoot?
I don't know.
Her torso, like, I think you need to hit. They said her torso is armored, and like you can see that there's a little something, but
oh. Ouch.
Do you think those are little teeny, like, baby Metroids that she was shooting at you?
I'm not 100% sure. Alright, they're giving me missiles, so I'm supposed to use missiles somehow.
Like, the top of her head is flashing.
Oh, down there?
I mean,
a red spot down there.
There is, but it said it was heavily armored, so I don't know if that...
Well, they're exploding, so they're doing something.
I like the teeth that point straight forward back at her jawline there, because it kind of makes her eyes look like a Metroid when she closes her mouth. Like the eyeball blob is like those little Metroid tentacles sitting there.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are pretty pointless teeth, except to make it hard to eat. Boy, that attack can just go. I don't know, like there's not a good place to shoot. The inside of her mouth doesn't seem to take damage. The top of her head is one long plate of armor. And frankly, her feet don't look all that damageable either.
Nothing really does, but like those... like the missiles I'm shooting are exploding, so they must be doing something.
Giving her a pedicure? Knocking off some of the, dead scales on the...
And she's old, she needs it.
Oh god, now Jeff's giving granny pedicures.
Oh gosh. Come on, man.
Usually that's the type of stuff the only people with doctorates have to deal with.
We have a new comment from Skylar.
Skylar, time for dessert! We have ice cream! We already had strawberries, jeepers, creepers. Someone's gonna have a sugar high.
They love their strawberries.
I do too. We just went to Than Saturday.
Oh,
Well,
nice.
I picked them up Monday, but...
Are they ready to pick?
Yeah.
Oh.
Have been for, I think, a couple weeks. I wouldn't... If you're planning on going, I'd wait till, like... Even this weekend might be too soon. He's having trouble keeping up with demand. Throwing out enough berries.
Well, that's not a... Like... I don't have time right now, so...
I mean, if you or your family are going over, you almost have to pre-order berries at this point, and it might be several days before you can get them to. You can come pick them up because you just can't grow. He can't grow them fast enough right now.
I'm not entirely convinced that I'm doing anything here.
I mean, you're enduring. I don't know if you're supposed to are you maybe supposed to freeze her headpiece and make it glow white and then missile it? Never mind, it glows and you don't shoot it. Never mind. Maybe when it's not blinking, it's vulnerable? Or maybe when it's blinking. No, it's blinking, it's bounce off.
I'm not 100% sure what I'm supposed to do here. Maybe force her back with something? No? That's not gonna...
Why doesn't she just stick her head down in there and eat you?
Toby says, you're gonna have to read all these comments because I'm
go back.
so focused.
Toby says, "Zup, dudes! Plasma beaming some alien ass, huh?"
Yep, we certainly are. Welcome to the stream,
I
Toby.
do like my sweets. Yeah, no, we are attempting to kill the queen.
I forget how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, and we're not sure where she's weak, or if she's weak, to anything. We might have... Did we come here too soon and we're lacking a weapon we need?
No, I'm pretty sure we have everything. Let me check our gear. Yeah, got everything.
Wow.
So...
Let me guess, you need to screw attack her. Not being sarcastic there.
Yeah, I got that.
Just making sure. Okay, her eyeballs disappeared there. I'm assuming that means she closed her
Wait a
eyes,
minute.
but there's no...
Hang on.
What?
I thought maybe if I tried to like shoot her in her mouth when it was open.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought too, but it just bounces off. See, when you
That does something.
makes her close her eyes, it's got to be more complicated than just. Is it just whenever she walks forward, hit her with a super bomb and hope she gives you enough to wear her down?
Yeah, I guess. Toby says, killing the Queen. The UK won't like that.
Not Queen Elizabeth II. Queen Metroid.
This can't be right.
Okay, so you know the UK has a queen. Can you name any other country's queens? Not kings or queens. Existing monarchies. I'll make it easy. I don't know. I don't have a list of reigning queens handy, but do you know any other active monarchies?
Anorak is giving us some advice.
Upon Samus's arrival, the queen will immediately roar and attack with her huge mandibles, which can be dodged simply by a well-timed jump. Message retracted.
Man.
I got it read out first, though, so. What is amusing is how long you're staying alive here.
Well, I mean, these attacks are easy to dodge.
Which makes me think this is phase 1.
Queen opens her mouth to attack, and she can be briefly stunned in place with a missile,
leaving her open for more attacks. The queen will also periodically launch projectiles from her mouth that track Samus. Though they can be destroyed with missiles or with a screw attack, otherwise they are near impossible to dodge if Samus does not obtain the high jump boots in phase 3. As the queen gets more damage, her speed lunge increases, often not giving enough time for Samus to leap out of the way. Got this from a wiki. Okay, thank you.
hitting her in the mouth doesn't do anything. Not a darn thing. Ah, there it is.
What? Where?
When she's starting to lunge for that attack. That's when I can... like that. I see. Thanks, Anorak.
Only when her headpiece is not glowing.
That seemed way more effective. Alright, sweet.
When her head isn't glowing, missile her.
Ouch.
But he said that as she takes damage, her head attack will get faster to the point where you can't dodge it. Or very, very hard for you to dodge it.
Gotta get those super missiles. Okay.
You only attack her when her mouth is open and her head's not glowing. Jeepers creepers. Or I don't know if the mouth has to be open, but jeepers.
Alright. Yeah, okay, got it. Ima wa karimashita. Now I get it.
Toby Streams. Wiki this!
Alright, this isn't so bad, but we know there's gonna be a phase 2.
There's gotta be. There is no conceivable way that there is not a phase 2. But frankly, those speed boosts are really creeping on you.
Alright, I'm out of super missiles. Now I've got 3 more. Ooh.
What? Ooh, next attack. Suck in. Oh, and oh, uh-oh. Chase scene.
Open up.
Whoa, she's starting to bleed green goo.
Okay. Rapid fire that.
Goodness, how many of those is she spitting out? Like 6.
Swing and a miss. Oh boy.
These are getting to be worse and worse battlegrounds.
I'll say. Okay. All right. Now what? Ah, that's where all the missiles went. Anorak says, yeah, now you just kill her. Ouch. Goodness. Ugh.
In some ways, she's a lot easier than even the whatever they're called, Omega Metroids.
Yeah. Skylar has a new comment.
Oh, love you, Jeff. Oh, before that, I'm gonna take an hour nap and then do the dishes. Love you, Jeff.
Okay, love you too, Sky. Alright.
There's not a lot of chance of damage though. Damage or that.
Alright, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know, I'm not gonna say anything. I was gonna say this ain't so bad, but you know, I would probably jinx myself.
Yeah. Die next second.
Yeah. Insta-kill attack. Anorak asks, is Ridley in this game? No, I don't think so. He is in the 3DS remake. But I don't think he's in this one. Alright, now what?
Oh my goodness.
Come on. Alright.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Yes! Alright. Anorak says this is where you finish her. Yep. Yes, it was.
What was she hiding behind her?
Anorak says I was about to say that. Does this remind you of anything?
Metroid you saved?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, and you can eat those crystals?
Yep. You know what's annoying is in the 3DS remake, these crystals are literally, like, in every area, blocking some path so that you can only get to them after you save this Metroid.
From the end of the game?
Yes.
So there's like a quick way out, in essence.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright. I wonder if there's anything else. There might actually be some of these crystals, like, littered around this game, too. Although I don't remember any. Do you?
I mean, there were a couple in the section leading up to the final boss, but that was all I remember.
Yeah, other than that, I don't remember any either.
Ah, back out to the surface. This is how they get down there.
And I've already explored this area. There's a big heaping load of nothing.
Just the back entrance.
Oh. Well, I guess that's it. So,
A little bit,
maybe Anorak says GG. Maybe we should have done that in the last stream.
I didn't realize we just had an hour left. We should have.
I didn't realize it either. Okay then.
We didn't realize we were finding the entrance to the final boss. There were just 3 Omega Metroids and some babies left for the boss.
So sorry for the 3-week cliffhanger on this 1-hour live stream. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Cool. Well, I guess we win AM2R.
Do we have something else we could play for a little bit?
I don't know. We could get a jump start on Diddy Kong Racing.
That gonna be a Wednesday?
Yeah. Uncharted 4 is gonna be our Monday.
Okay.
So
The other options. What were the other options?
well,
we
how
had?
about this? How about we wrap this up here? What did you think of this game?
I thought it was good. Let me think on that for a minute. It was just like
So I'm gonna get the obvious stuff out of the way first. Oh, hang on.
Okay, wait. Oh,
6 hours and 22 minutes. I collected 89% of the items.
Not too bad.
Yeah. Pretty good, actually. See you next mission. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and say the obvious first. This game was obviously built from the ground up, lovingly by a fan over the course of 8 years.
The last Metroid
Oh.
is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
That's the opening line to Super Metroid, by the way.
Ah.
Anyway, obviously there was a lot of care and polish put into this game from the fan who made it. And they did a really good job taking a game that was kind of a cult classic on the original Game Boy and built it up into something Zero Mission-esque and did a very, very good job with it. And in terms of pure two-dimensional Metroid gameplay control, this is my favorite one. They did such a good job, like, taking all of the good stuff from every Metroid game, every 2D Metroid game, excuse me, and putting it all into this game. And for that reason, for me, this is the most fun to control. It's not my favorite Metroid game, but it's darn near the top. And for a fan to be able to do that, that's quite a feat. They did a really good job with this. And I've never played the original Metroid II. It was very, very limited by its hardware. More so than even the original Metroid, though I think most people consider Metroid II to be a better game. It was very much held back by the tech that it was on, which is why this person wanted to recreate it, and they did a very good job of it. And then Nintendo took it down and made their own. So, we were treated to 2 remakes of the game. And that just goes to show, like, I feel like the importance in the lore for this game. Like, the story here isn't exactly, you know, intense or anything. Like, it's just Samus going to the home planet of the Metroids and killing them all. But it sets up Super Metroid and Metroid Fusion so well. And, well, I mean, it's kind of like the cornerstone for those 2 games. So, you could say this is one of the more important Metroid games in terms of story. And I think that's part of the reason so many people were, like, so eager about a remake of this game and so wanting one, is because, you know, it was an important game and held back by the restrictions of its hardware. So, seeing it get this kind of treatment was a real treat. Yeah, that's the obvious stuff. Yeah. So, cool.
Yeah. Do you want to play something else?
I don't know. What should we do, Anorak? We beat the game and we've only been streaming for an hour. I don't even have anything set up for any other playthrough right now. I mean, that can be fixed.
This is Anorak. I don't know, it's up to you. Either end it. Oh,
We'll go on to Diddy Kong Racing. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. We can get a jump start on Diddy Kong Racing. That's gonna be weird because the thumbnail is still gonna say AM2R. And, actually, you know, I could probably, make the thumbnail quick and change the game over.
Just start playing it.
I'll at least
if anyone
change.
pops in, we'll say something.
Yeah. Well, I should at least do something. Yeah. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna change the scene over to just the camera. Ah!
Wrong camera.
Oh, right camera, wrong size.
Well, yeah, wrong sizing.
There we go. Adam's gonna try and keep you entertained while I get some stuff set up.
Yeah. So yeah, Jeff's gonna go and move us over to Diddy Kong Racing here. What'd you do? Oh, jeepers. Yeah, anyway, with AM2R, it's a very interesting thing for a fan to take and remake the game so heavily. Of course, they had a lot of the art assets already done for them, and they're just reusing them, which speeds things up immensely. But makes an interesting interesting game, because you never know what you're gonna get with the fan remakes. Of course, with Nintendo, sometimes you never know what you're gonna get anyway. But yeah. So that's an interesting. But I think it's one of the best fan remakes. It's really well done. It's extremely cohesive. I mean, there's several Metroid moments where it's just like, help, someone tell me where the heck we supposed to be going, what the heck we supposed to be doing here. Hello map moments, but overall I think it's really good. Oh dear, Jeff just brought a Nesto cables out.
Oh, I didn't need this. Just HDMI cable. USB to power adapter. Standard definition cable to HDMI converter.
Which requires power.
And the most important part.
They can't hear you, you know that, right, Jeff? Jeff's having a little bit of fun here, showing you all the stuff he brought out to get Diddy Kong Racing running. Yeah, so you're not going to be able to hear Jeff here. He's just taking down AM2R and setting up Diddy Kong Racing. So the stream, the camera and stuff, and even everything might flicker for little bits here as he's pulling plugs and re-plugging in everything. It'll jump sometimes when you do that.
Oh boy.
We're not exactly known for our, midstream horse leaps. As Jeff runs off strangely. Yeah. I was sitting there playing Minecraft, and I have to admit, I want this world seed. Like this I want this as my Minecraft world seed. The one I'm playing on now. It has basically everything right all on top of each other. We spawned in on plains that had chicken, sheep, cows, horses, and donkeys. And those plains were in a small stretch of land, okay, going along here. It was like kind of an hourglass shape, thin, and then it kind of got bigger. And the plains were here. And on the one side of the scoop out of the hourglass was an ocean biome. On the other side was a river curving around the edge of an extreme hills biome over here. And then to the north, it went into a forest. Just a regular old forest, not a pine forest, but like a standard oak forest. And then to the south, it went off into swamps. And if you went over the extreme hills a little bit, there was a desert extreme hills mishmash stuff happening. For sand, for like cactus and stuff a little farther away. And like 200 blocks away, barely 200 blocks away from spawn, up at the edge of the extreme hills desert, was a village. It had everything practically in the laps. I have not traveled more than maybe 300 blocks from spawn and home base. And I've had everything. Well, I don't think you count the nether. The nether would be farther. But even in the nether, I literally popped through a portal and collected a crap ton of netherrack and some glowstone. And that is it. Like, I have everything sitting right in our laps. Like, I can't... It's ridiculous. Like, that's insane that all those biomes perfectly matched. They dropped us in a little bit. And it's like, wow, most perfect Minecraft spawn ever. So yeah, I've been playing Minecraft, and reminds me why So yeah. Wait, yeah, happy to be back up here doing these streams again. How are we coming along?
Coming along.
Jeff says we're coming along, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah. So.
We're gonna have to adjust all the offsets and everything.
For what?
For the mics and camera.
The mic should be fine. Why not?
See, when we when we played a game on the computer, there was zero input lag from the computer or the game.
Oh,
capture.
the game capture card lag. Crap.
Oh. Oh.
No signal.
Yeah, it's alright. Hang on.
You turn on the N64.
Yeah.
Okay. We're getting there. Just need to do some sync ups here, so it all might sound a little weird here in the next few seconds so we get the delays reset.
Hey, it actually works. Let me just get these offsets ready.
Rareware. That magical company from the 90s that then was bought out by Microsoft.
Okay.
He drives an airplane?
Yes. Alright, let me change a few things.
Oh, Conker's in this one?
Yep.
Tip top. Oh, Banjo? It's like all of Rareware's games. There's Crunch. Whizpig. I don't know what game that's from.
This one.
Oh, Diddy. So this is kind of like a Mario Kart game, but for Rareware.
I still need to get a few things set up. Let me just turn this down for a few minutes. We're still in the process.
Of getting all the
We're still in the
delay
process of
syncs
getting
right.
stuff set up, and I might need to restart OBS because it doesn't like it when you start up an Elgato capture card while the software is going. So, yeah. Also, I need to add.
It looks like a river raft, but apparently it's a hoverboat.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need to restart the software. Hang on.
Oh, this could be interesting then. Oh no! The chat does not seem to be working for some reason. Okay, we're gonna see what we can do with the chat. Give us a second.
In the meantime, enjoy our beautiful faces. Send us a message on Discord if you want to chat with us for the time being until we get this figured out.
So everyone has 3 vehicles?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Mario Kart is just all 3 combined. It's just the same
There it
vehicle.
is.
That's the only difference. What?
For some reason it disabled live chat.
Okay. Well, I think we've got live chat working again.
We might.
Maybe. Just sits there for all time. That's... Jeff is having
Check the Discord quick.
Yeah. He's working. Okay. Guess I'm just gonna keep talking here so Jeff can do audio testing. Boy, what fun. Whoopee. Let's watch this same clip of them introducing the characters again and again. It's always entertaining. Jeff's doing some quick audio testing. And then we'll get started. And we'll play an hour or so of Diddy Kong Racing to wrap up our stream. Yeah, this tip top here seems real in control, if you will. And when I say that, I'm very sarcastic. Oh look, there he is running. That's probably safer, because it looked like he was gonna completely spin around and smash his car into something there in the last clip. Fly past that person. And this guy with the, I can't even describe. He looks like he's got two like jelly, like gummy worm, two like really fat gummy worms for like that like flop back and forth. There doesn't seem to be a knee involved. Kind of.
Okay, we're ready.
Are we now?
Yes. Although I should probably change the thumbnail.
Roll with it just for a little while.
I'm just gonna make it a default like cover of Diddy Kong Racing.
Huh. How fast? How long will it take Jeff to find a cover of Diddy Kong Racing he's happy with? At this rate, we may all be old and gray. My sarcastic switch has really been turned on today, it seems. Probably having to deal with all that. Mom is like nearing panic attack levels of how the hell am I going to build this giant tree? I'm like, Mom, I can't help you until you make a decision. And I'm like trying to spitball ideas off her, and she, I don't know. She called Josh because we need someone who knows how to, or is less likely to build something that'll collapse in a stiff breeze. I am very interested to see how the airplane controls and what the difference between the hovercraft and the go-kart is. Because I don't think there is one. As far as I can tell, the little raft seems to go on land just fine, so it must have some kind of different control schema to warrant it being different from the go-kart. Which I always find it funny, these Mario Kart race, like, they have all these kart races in these beautiful, or, you know, complicated, crazy, like, places and everything. And go-kart tracks are usually very, very boring because you have to have a very flat track for the go-kart to be any effective at all because there's no clearance. Like, the thing is practically resting on the ground.
Okay. Now that we've finally got everything switched over, I'll take care of the thumbnail later and make it a more permanent thing. But for now, this is gonna have to do. So,
Volatile TV gives us a thumbs up, and I don't know what the chord symbol's for, but thank you. And then Kumatoro says, Diddy Kong Racing, my favorite game on N64. This game is awesome. Yeah, so we're just gonna play it for, an hour or so here to end off our stream because AM2R only took us like an hour to beat. Very surprising to us.
Okay.
Do you call everything VUP now?
Yeah. Also, Kumatora, thanks for joining the stream.
Oh, yes. Same thing for Viralis.
Alright, so it looks a little weird on our screen, but it should be okay in the stream itself. Keep in mind, if the settings are not ideal right now, it's because we just had to switch over to an N64. I had to set everything up. And
We'll optimize for next week.
Yes.
So we're just going to play the first, I don't know, cup or track or however these things are broken up.
This is actually an adventure sort of racing game in a sense.
Oh, so more like the one Crash Bandicoot idea.
Maybe? Anyway, yeah. Diddy Kong Racing. This game is actually pretty awesome.
Is this the boss, or?
No, this is the intro cutscene.
Hello there! I am the genie of the island.
He's voice acted.
Oh. Wow, with that really fake Indian accent.
Kumatora says, I has everything about DKR. So I'm assuming that means you know everything about it. I did at one point. Alright, come here, you.
Hello, friend.
No, never mind. I'm gonna keep my vehicle.
You start out as Conker?
You can start out as whoever you want.
How did we start out as Conker?
Because I wanted to play as Conker.
Is there any difference between the characters, stats-wise?
Yes, but I don't know what they are.
Select your vehicle.
Alright. So, in this game, you have a choice of 3 vehicles. And, your objective is to get all of these balloons. Well, not all of these balloons, but enough balloons and different items to enable you to beat the boss of this game, which is Wizpig. I don't know exactly what the story is behind Wizpig and all, but it's a progression system similar to like 3D platforming collectathons, while also being a racing game. So it's kind of an interesting formula. I was not prepared at all to talk about Diddy Kong Racing, yo. Like, not at all. I didn't think we were going to start playing this game until next week.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of the Crash Bandicoot Nitrous Oxide Racing. What I see so far, but we need to get into a race.
Boo!
So you just wanted to play Conker because
I like Conker. I don't really know what the stats are for everybody, so that has nothing to do with it. I think that there's another balloon out here somewhere. If it wasn't already obvious, the balloons are the collectibles here. And
I got that. I'm just...
They basically serve as a gate to opening up new areas, new courses. There's another one back here. There we go. Got it. But there are other collectibles that will allow you to progress further in the game. So these balloons will just unlock new tracks. There's a certain token that you need to complete, the 4 pieces of, in order to unlock the Wizpig fight. And then you need to beat a tournament round of all the courses in order to, or in each world basically, to unlock the true final course. Or true final area.
So you have to beat Wizpig in each world?
No. You only have to beat him twice. Once after you've beaten the 4, like, normal worlds, and once after you beat the final world. Which we will be doing all of that. I was not prepared at all for this. I've not practiced this game. I've not played it in like a year. I don't know what I'm doing.
Is literally all courses, characters, balloons, mini games.
Oops.
Boss racing and all in all. I has history. So who do you play as / recommend for a character?
Okay, we're gonna get started with the first race here.
Okay. Standard go-kart track by the looksies.
Yeah. Okay, so... Oops. Well, it has obviously been a while. So this is an item system, which I actually vastly prefer over Mario Kart. Oh, jeez. There are 4 or 5 different types of items that you can get. But here's the thing. They're upgradable. So if I got one of those blue balloons, it gives me that boost, right?
Yep.
If I collect a second one, it'll power it up to level 2.
So each color of balloon indicates a different type of power up, yeah. Okay. So the color of balloon gives you which power up.
Yeah. So the red one is actually a missile, which upgrades into a homing missile, which then upgrades to...
Wow. Why are you going back around?
Because I want the key.
What does it do?
It unlocks the bonus game.
This is...
I'm gonna have to do this again.
Yeah, it looks... Unless you do some... Miraculous.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do here.
No, he's already over. Very close.
Kumatora says Tipsy is the only female in the game.
No.
Alright, let's try this again.
Poor Tipsy.
So the blue balloons are obviously those,
Speed boosts.
yeah, speed boosts. The red balloons are missiles.
Okay.
There are green balloons, which are like booby traps. The first level is an oil slick, the second one's a mine, and the third one is a bubble which suspends your player for some short duration. And there's a purple one which acts as a force field from any and all power-ups. The upgrades affect the durability of them. So, it's an interesting item system. There's not a lot here, but what there is pretty fleshed up. Also, it only goes up to level 3. And if you get a balloon of a different
Switches
variety, it just goes to the level 1 of that balloon color. So if I had that level 3 boost there, and I picked up a red balloon, I would go right to level 1 of the missiles. The bananas serve as basically your coins in Mario Kart. They increase your maximum speed.
Okay. So far I follow.
Woo! Okay.
Why is it pink?
Because it's supposed to be like a magical feeling when this guy comes around, I guess. How's the audio, guys? Just, like, I quickly checked on my YouTube app just to see how it all sounded. But
Yep, are we in balance?
are we in balance? Does the game sound good? I won't even ask about sync because I don't know. Okay, so what that did was unlocked the game, like the bonus game for this world. Each world has a different bonus game, with exception of the last one, because I don't think the last world has a bonus game. So let's go ahead and do this.
You got it.
The first player to hatch 3 eggs will win. You have to grab those eggs from the center nest there and put them in your nest. And after a certain time they'll hatch. But you can steal eggs from other players before they hatch.
Oh dear.
This might take a couple of tries because I've not practiced this at all.
And you have to do it in a plane.
Yes. See, I'm off to a great start already. Alright, you know what? Man. Well, let's go steal from Diddy Kong or something. Nah, let's steal from the clock, dude. Haha! My egg now. Oh, garbageness. Diddy Kong's already hatched an egg. So I just drop it there. No other eggs have spawned yet. Well, let's steal from the badger dude. Somebody stole my egg! How could you? Maybe I should just sit here and camp until my egg hatches. Ah, nuts. Well, my egg hatched. That's good.
Oh, there goes your face.
Yeah. Diddy Kong's egg is probably gonna hatch. No, somebody stole it. Somebody stole the clocks. Somebody's about to steal mine, probably. Nope, it hatched. Great. Alright.
Poor polar bear guy.
Yeah.
Level 2 missile.
Whoa. Not what I was expecting. Get out of here.
Oh, tracking missile.
Yeah, that H stands for homing. Oh, no, no, no! Yeah!
Just in time.
Yeah, basically. Also, I'm going to check to see if anybody messaged us on Discord. Because I didn't do that before. Probably should. Nope, nobody posted in our Discord.
You need to get me into that Discord room. I got a member to join up.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That way I can check it.
Well, the link is in our YouTube descriptions.
The TT amulet?
Yeah, time trial.
And that's what you need to get to the boss?
I forget which thing it unlocks, but it unlocks something, I think, in the last world. Okay, so I have completed one race here. I'll go on to the next one. So there's 4 races in each world. And then there's a bonus game.
And are all of them go-kart?
Not all of them.
Okay. Next question is like one world go-kart, one world plane, one world...
No, it's actually pretty varied up.
Okay.
It's not got like a...
Wow. Clipping just pooped on you.
Yeah, it did. Oh.
Maybe that wasn't the best idea you've ever had.
It would have been if I hit that boost.
Oh, you can just boost it across it?
Yeah, and you're supposed to actually at some point here. You'll understand a little bit once I clear these worlds the first time. So there are 4 races in each world, and then there's a boss race, I guess, in each world, and there's a bonus game in each world, and a tournament in each world, and you have to do all of that. All right, here we go. There we go. That's what I was trying for.
Okay.
So you can kind of see already how this is a more interesting racing game than your typical, say, Mario Kart. Well, at least of that era. Like Mario Kart 64 was pretty basic, all things considered. This really tried to vary up the formula quite a bit. And, of course, using all of Rare's big IPs at the time. While I think introducing some new characters, too. I don't know, what do you think so far?
So far, it looks pretty good. I was going to say, it feels a lot like Mario Kart.
Mm-hmm.
The different balloons giving different powers is an interesting twist mechanic thing.
Oh, I should quickly note that I'm not going to be doing the time trials, because that's just slow and boring to watch. Because I'd have to do each course over and over and over again, and I've
Shave
already
down on the time.
Yeah, and I've already unlocked the thing that time trials offers, which
That
is
TT amulet.
no, the clock character. He's an unlockable after you beat like all of the time trials best times.
Ah.
And then that's unlocked over all save files, so you can use them in whatever save file you want, including new ones like this one. Doobie doobie doo. Okay. I should note that these computer players are posing like no challenge right now.
Does that change?
It absolutely does.
Okay.
Henry liked this game a lot. Like, let me put this in perspective for you. Henry liked this game a lot. Played the crud out of it as a kid. But he never beat it because the difficulty spike is just enormous.
From world to world, or?
Yes. And kind of inside, like, the world, too. Like, there is a very high difficulty spike, which you'll understand in about 10 minutes here. But Henry never beat this game.
Interesting.
So, it might seem
I'm
easy
assuming the
peasy
difficulty
right now.
has to be with the alternate vehicles.
Yes and no. The hovercraft is especially difficult for me to control. Which
Slippy slidey.
Slippy slidey. And also, like, you have to make some tight turns that I just still haven't figured out how you're supposed to do.
Drift.
But there's another thing that I don't want to give away yet that makes this far more interesting and far more difficult. And is the reason that Henry never beat this game. So, I'll leave you on that thought for a few minutes. Whee! I have to say, I really like the,
Holy crap, you're demolishing these computers.
Yeah, I have to say, I really like the, the power-up mechanic of upgrading your power-ups.
Yeah. Because it gives incentive to come back to the old, like, it gives incentive to not just always grab a box.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
And it
pop
might
a
not,
balloon.
it might not have a huge variety of items. The last one that I forgot about was a magnet that pulls you to the nearest player in front of you, and the first and second ones pull yourself to that player in front of you, and to a higher level with the second level. But at the third level of that power up, drags them back towards you.
So that actually makes no sense to me, but
Yeah, I never used that one. I don't like it.
I was gonna say, like, it should be the other way around. It should drag them back towards you at level 1 or 2, and then 3 it pulls you forward.
Okay, so now I gotta beat this guy to the finish line.
He's the boss?
Yeah, well, he's the boss of this world.
Okay.
This world is dinosaur themed.
I challenge you to a race. And I take it you don't want to get hit by him.
Yep, or that happens.
And this is a different racetrack, a big spiral. Okay.
Yeah. I just barely missed that boulder, but then I ran into a tree.
I know, it was like, you're doing really well. Never mind. Open my mouth.
Ugh.
If you hit him, do you slow him down?
Yeah, he stalls out for a second if you hit him with a missile. Unfortunately, now the paths get a lot thinner, so it's going to be hard to get in front of him. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna win this time. I'm gonna have to try again.
You're right at the end.
Yeah. So in my eyes, the key here is to get in front of him as soon as you can, and then just maintain that lead.
Which is hard considering how much he does that.
Yeah. I mean, it's still possible. Just a lot more hard and much more difficult.
A lot more hard.
A lot more difficult and much... Very hard.
Harder.
Yeah. See, like, my unpreparedness is really affecting me this stream, because, like, I
Normally
was...
thought about it for a long time. And
Yeah, normally I think about, like, what am I going to talk about in this stream? And, like, what should I point out? What's going to be too boring? And then I'm like, the game! For this one. I mean, tell me that's not accurate.
he really hauls ass.
He does.
My problem is keeping ahead of him because he squishes you.
Yeah, and I didn't get the right boost that time. Oh, gosh. Alright. Well, that was new and interesting. One thing I definitely like better about this game versus Mario Karts of this generation is the drifting is a lot better, in my personal opinion.
That's good.
Like, way, way better. Not even any comparison. It's responsive, and Just easier to use. Okay.
Yep. Okay, you're ahead of them. Now the trick is not to get ran over.
I'm not gonna even try for that. I don't want to ram into the rock. Alright, there it is.
Yay!
Woo!
First world done.
Nope. First world not done.
Oh, what?
Now try my new challenge. Collect all of my silver coins from around the dial domain. You must find 8 from each level and win, and then come back to see me.
That's why he's never beat the game.
That's exactly why he's never beat the game.
Later on.
Mission for you.
Try pressing brake when skidding.
That's why he can't beat the game.
Exactly right.
Because he can't get the coins on the last world.
Can't get
and
the
win.
coins and win. They get very, very difficult.
The coins take you too far out of the place.
And some of them are just straight up difficult to get. Not in this first world exactly, but
Are you
And on top of
are
that-
you competing for the silver coins?
no.
So like they can't take them if they go through first.
Exactly right.
Are those Nintendo 64 symbols?
They are.
Wow. Okay. I just go off. I just go and give Nintendo a blowjob.
Oh jeez, that's also a coin. Now, this one obviously is very easy. Because, I mean, this is the first race that I'm doing with these coins. It's like, alright, let's ease them into it. But I assure you that they get much more difficult. Also, the computer players are faster this time. You'll notice I'm not kicking their butt nearly as effectively as I usually do.
So they're better
They're better,
when
they're
you
silver
have to collect
coins.
the coins.
Yes.
That's dumb.
Oh. I mean, obviously, I'm still kicking their butts. But that changes in starting World 3, I believe. Like, World 2 is more difficult, and I have to actually be very competent at the races in order to beat them.
Uh-huh.
But World 3 and 4 really start to challenge you. Make no mistake, despite the very kid-friendly nature of these graphics, visuals, and character models, this game is not forgiving. In fact, like, I'm probably going to need to concentrate pretty hard at some parts.
Uh-oh. Know what that means.
Either silence or Adam talks.
Yes. Aw.
There are some coins that are designed so that you have to get them on the second time around. Like, you can't get all the coins in one lap.
Well, what do you freaking do? Because they're in 2 places at the same time.
Right. Now,
Where is this last coin?
it's that one that I missed on that,
Cheeky curve.
yeah. I think I gotta go to the inside of this curve. Alright, now I've got all the coins, now I can just concentrate on winning. Which shouldn't be a huge issue.
Yeah, you're pretty far ahead.
You know, when I'm that far ahead, I shouldn't be, you know, risking it all on, like, those tricky maneuvers that'll get me more of a lead. Because who cares about that when I'm this far ahead?
Yeah. What happens if you fire a homing missile first?
Nothing.
Okay.
I was halfway expecting it to like loop around and hit the person in last place. That would have been more entertaining.
We're entertained by some strange things sometimes, Jeff.
I guess so. Alright, this one's tough. It's been so long since I played this game, I don't like remember where any of the coins are. That was one. Alright. Oops. Oh. Well, alright. This is gonna be tough. Because now I gotta catch up. I don't want to hit that. I want to make sure I get these coins. Well, awkward. Also, these force fields, if you hit somebody with them, they'll spin out. So if you just like ram into somebody while your force field is active. Oh, come on. No, yes!
Yes! Go, you did it.
Whoa! That was really intense.
That was a lot closer than the last ones.
Yeah. Alright. Now combine this with flying.
Has the potential to be interesting.
Yeah, getting these things in 3 dimensions is a lot more difficult. Well, technically it's always in 3 dimensions, but add that up and down makes it way more interesting. Luckily they have a big enough hitbox so that it's moderately forgiving. Okay. Ah. Well, I can't get that one on this loop around. Okay. Get this one. Get that one. Gameplay not exciting enough for you, Adam? Ladies and gentlemen, my co-host has fallen asleep. I don't know how you did that. You were literally just awake. How? That defies my very expectations. It's like, it blows my mind. You were literally just awake, and now you've fallen asleep. How does that happen? Hey, I won.
Yes!
You fell asleep on me. I don't know how, but
I saw most of that race.
you started snoring.
I missed a bit at the end, I think. Now you get to do the
Boss fight again.
This time you have to collect a bunch of coins and beat him.
Nope, he's just faster.
Same track.
Same track.
Shavers.
Fantastic. If you can beat me again, I'll give you a special prize.
Okay. Here we go. Oh yeah, there are new things on this track. These columns that fall over. You tired, Adam?
A little bit.
Not get enough sleep last night?
not really, no.
Why not?
I'll play it, doing some set work, help mom clean up, followed by. And I had to get up early for me.
Yeah. You woke up at 10 o'clock when I called you, right?
I was up before then, but not out of bed yet. I was laying there with my book reading, enjoying the quiet early moments of the morning when. Sorry, it's everything tensed up. I didn't have to be anywhere or do anything for a little bit until the bank opened.
Oh, man.
So are we doing a TV run?
Huh?
Are we doing a TV run?
The TB run.
Taco Bell?
Oh, yes. I have not had dinner, so yes.
Okay, sounds good. I won't break into my potato skins then.
Oh, oh no! I was right there.
No. Tragedy.
Oh, no. Oh. Oh.
Do you want to just beat this first world, or see if we can get a good chunk of second on 2?
We'll try, no, we'll see where we're at after the tournament.
Okay.
I'm tempted to say we'll just do the first world in its entirety and then call it quits.
Just give you guys a little taste of Diddy Kong for next week.
Yep, give you a taste of what's to come. And hopefully more people will tune in next week. Well, alright.
Now that we're back up and going, it'll take a little bit to get our people to recognize it.
Yeah,
Oh, he's far ahead of you.
Yeah, he is. Still got caught on that pillar.
Yeah, but not crushingly.
Yeah. Might be able to pull this off yet. It'll be tricky because I still got to get around him. Yeah, there's no way. Oh,
I'd say that was a failure right there.
it was.
Are
That
those
just kicks me
balloons your
out.
lives, or just the...
No, I don't have lives. I just keep trying.
Yeah, I suppose. This is the, like, good way to start in the theory of, like, keeping ahead of him, but...
But he's just a lot faster this round. Well, not a lot, but some noticeable change in speed. For sure. I can't believe I actually dodged that.
I've been shocked by both the things you've dodged and the trees you've hit.
Yeah, it's a good mixed bag. Just like E3 this year.
Mm-hmm. What did Microsoft present that you thought they won? Or
It's just the general consensus. I didn't really watch it, but they brought a lot of games to the table and announced that they were working on a new Xbox. So, I think those were the big things that really tipped it in Microsoft's favor for a lot of people.
Are they announcing
also,
another Xbox?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Probably for release in like 2020 or 2021. They just announced that they're working on it. The same team that worked on the Xbox One X is working on the new Xbox.
That doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence.
Why not? The Xbox One X is a beast.
Maybe next time.
Other than that, I think just like the style of their presentation not being a complete mess like Sony's, or the fact that they actually showcased a lot of games on, like, say, Nintendo, put them in the lead for most people. It was more the fact that they just didn't completely mess up, is what I think, made them the winners of E3. Because everybody else, not great.
Too few games from Nintendo and
too few
from Sony.
Yeah, too few games from Nintendo. A very, very strange setup for Sony. Like, it's true that they only showcased like 4 games, but they were pretty in-depth looks at them. Like The Last of Us Part 2, for example, was like a 10-minute thing, and everybody started out in the same tent that the intro cutscene or whatever took place in. So like an immersion factor. Like, you're supposedly in the same place as these events are taking place. But then they really futzed it up, and it's like, okay, now everybody has to move to another spot. Everybody has to move to another spot while we have like a 15-minute intermission talking about like games like sports hosts or something would talk about the sports. Like that kind of commentary about video games. And then they showcased like 3 other games. How did I dodge that? Anyway, one of them was a brand new one that nobody saw coming. It's the Ghost of Tsushima. And that game looks gorgeous. I don't know about the gameplay being like amazing or anything, but the visuals itself are beautiful. The Ghost of Tsushima is apparently a game where you take the role of like some sort of samurai, and that's about all I know. But it looks like fun. They showcased a lot of the new Spider-Man game coming out in, well, some number of months. More than 1, but less than 6, I think. It's coming out this year. Oh, jeez. How do I keep hitting these trees? Hey, that rhymed.
Vaguely.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart. This is tough, dude.
Those trees are really getting you.
They are. They've got a much bigger hitbox than they lead on. Uh-oh. Again, how did I dodge that?
I think always go for the homing missile, because you've not hit a single unhoming missile.
I've hit 1, but I've shot like 17. Alright, that hurt.
See, the problem is you're too far behind him, then everything's tipped over already.
Yeah. I mean, now we're past all the things that are tip-overable, but we're just too far behind at this point. There's not... Plus, I keep getting stuck in the wall.
Yep, you do. You're scraping the nose off your car.
Yeah. Well, that was something that I probably shouldn't have tried, but... You know what they say, curiosity killed the conquer.
Sure, let's go with that.
Oh, so close. So that drifting does very good and very bad things for me, I suppose.
Yep.
Okay. Nuts. That hurt. Okay.
Uh-huh. Come on, Jeff. Come on.
I'm trying, man. Oh. Nope. This is so hard. Like, already you can see the difficulty spike, and it's just in this boss fight. Well, calling it a fight is rather generous. It's a race. But still, it's very difficult. Alright. Let's see if I can maintain this lead. Adam, you're falling asleep and I'm in the lead.
Well, that's a tragedy.
It is, because I'm actually doing good right now. Oh, jeez. Wow. Dude. That really was the key to this.
Just getting ahead and staying ahead.
Yeah. Like, look at this.
That way you're not fighting
Uh-oh.
the dinosaur all the time.
Speaking of the dinosaur, he's back. Yeah.
Oh, you did it. That was close.
Oh. Oh, man. Woo! Okay.
Well done, kid. You've earned a piece of the amulet. Now try the trophy challenge.
He seems relatively genial for a,
Triceratops.
well, I was thinking a boss, but...
I guess they're not really enemies, more like they're just people who are testing your metal to see if you can go up against Wizpig. They're not really bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well now let's go do that trophy rush. And then I'll do one more thing and that'll be it.
What the hell's trophy race?
It's basically just a... Think of it as Grand Prix of the 4 courses.
Oh, goody. So the full set.
Yep.
With actual decent AIs.
Yep. It's going to be a lot harder to win these. Still should be relatively easy being the first world, but... take that with a grain of salt. The other thing is you don't have to win every single one, just as long as you win overall.
Okay.
Just like a regular Grand Prix.
I don't know, in Mario Kart, you know, there's for winning, there's special things for getting #1 in all 4.
Yeah, well, in later Mario Kart entries, like starting in, I think, Mario Kart Super Circuit, the one for the Game Boy Advance, is when they started introducing the ratings for, like, how well you did. And that's kind of just been a mainstay since then, but up to this point, they didn't have that yet. So, it was pretty standard to have just a win overall thing.
Yay.
Okay, so you can already see how this is getting more difficult. Like, the AIs are starting to...
Not be terrible.
Yeah, and they're actually starting to give me a run for my money. Keep in mind, this is just the first world. It gets a lot harder from here. I was not prepared at all to play this game.
Yeah.
I know I've said that a lot, but I really wasn't.
We're all like, oh, we're playing this? Now let's go.
Yeah, basically, like, I knew I was going to play it for a stream series, but I did not think it was going to be this week.
Is this the shield?
No, this is the bubble that suspends players. Like,
Oh, it's level 3 trap.
yeah, I hate to bring this back to League of Legends, but it's basically a Nami bubble.
Okay. Do you leave it behind you or you fire it out?
You leave it behind you.
Not gonna use it?
No. Honestly, as interesting as the power-ups are, I don't take full advantage of them because I tend to focus on just the racing itself. And I think for that reason, like, I've gotten good enough at the actual mechanics of the game to the point where I can do the silver coin challenges without too much extra effort. Like actually being able to maneuver the cart and get all the coins is way more important than the items. As interesting as the items are. I'm glad that they made them the way they did, but I just don't use them all that much.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, they actually made a remake of this game
Did they?
on the DS, and it sucked. I didn't play it. Well, I mean, I didn't own it. I tried it at one point. My friend had it on his DS, but I didn't like it. It required the use of the touchscreen to get that speed boost at the beginning, and I never did figure out how to do it properly. Nor did I care to, like... Honestly, at that point, I was just more worried about damaging my touchscreen than anything, so... That alone was enough to keep me from playing the game more. Alright. Alright. I've definitely beat up on these AIs this time. Staying with me, buddy?
Trying to.
Well, hey, we only got like 10 more minutes of this stream. Chase says, "Sup, boys?"
Hi, Chase.
Hey, Chase. Welcome to the last few minutes of this live stream. How you doing, buddy? We're playing some Diddy Kong Racing at the behest of one of our fans. Chase says only 10 minutes? Yeah, so... Adam, why don't you explain the situation while I focus on this?
Yeah, so we finished AM2R, which is our original stream for this series, another Metroid II remake. A couple weeks ago, we thought we had like a stream left, but it turned out we had less than an hour left to do. We just had to beat 3 Omega Metroids, a bunch of the babies, and then the Queen Metroid. And while it was a little difficult, it didn't take very long at all. We were done before 9 o'clock.
Before 8 o'clock.
Before 8 o'clock, excuse me. And so we decided to, instead of just cut the stream that short, we'd start Diddy Kong Racing, which is this game that we were going to play next week on our Wednesday slot.
And, of course, that required the setup of everything. And we took like a 15 or 20-minute intermission where I was just setting stuff up.
Yep. Jeff was running around plugging cords in, and I was trying to be entertaining.
Maybe that's part of the reason you're falling asleep. You expended all your energy trying to come up with things to say during that intermission. But yeah.
I think it's more that I was up quite late last night and got up early.
How late are we talking?
It's like 3 a.m.
3 a.m. Jeez, dude. Oh, Chase, we're going to start Uncharted 4 next Monday. This coming Monday.
Yes.
So, you should at least tune in for a little bit of that.
Oh, the WizPig trophy. How
Yeah,
nice.
WizPig, woohoo! And the second place trophy is TikTok. I guess that's what TT
clock?
stands for. Yeah, TikTok. Chase says, "I see. Well, I'm glad you kept the stream going." Yeah, me too. I'm actually having fun playing this. Okay, here we go.
How'd your interview go?
To test your driving skills, you must race me around the island. Excuse me. Test my driving skills, huh?
Look, what's the point of this?
To get a balloon.
If you beat him?
Yes. And this is the last thing I'll be doing in the stream, and then I'll get your initial thoughts on the game.
Oh,
And
we
then
can
we
play
can-
a little more. I'm good.
Well, I mean, I'd like to cap it off a little early, too.
Okay. This seems ridiculously easy.
It is. Like, I think what it's supposed to be is like you're supposed to come back out here after like 1 or 2 initial races. And then it's like, okay, let's go back out and see what else is going on. And this guy challenges you while you still have no idea what you're doing.
Bye bye for now.
Okay.
It sounds like they had someone with a fake Indian accent voice this thing.
Hello, friend.
And then
The challenge of your Twitter. Select your vehicle. Abracadabra. Can I help you further? Bye bye for now.
Bye-bye for now. Oh my gosh.
oh dear. Notice how they don't include any of these in I don't believe there's any race of these in the first world.
No.
There is mostly go-kart to the plane.
Actually, you know what?
Select your vehicle. Alakazam.
Let's get the first half of World 2 out of the way.
Can I help you?
We can
And-
do that in the next few minutes.
Yeah. And I think like we can make this a 2-part series. So
Tonight and then
tonight
next week.
and then next week. So let's go ahead and do this. So that Chase can see a little bit of the gameplay.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Everfrost Peak.
I thought that was race 2.
No, that's the number of balloons required to get you into this race.
Ah.
I hope we're not off sync by too much. Chase says thank you, haha. You're welcome, dude. So an interview, huh?
Chase.
Where's that?
Anorak says I really like this level.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
don't know.
cool.
He just said he had an interview at 4:30 back before I left the house.
Oh. By the way, guys, I know I checked earlier, but how does everything sound?
Yeah. Are we still in sync?
I'm less, like... I'd like to be in sync, but I doubt we are. Because the midstream everything that we had to do. But, like, as far as levels and everything, can you hear us clearly? Can you hear the game clearly?
Yeah.
Is anything, like, terribly ear grating? Does everything look okay?
These are the important questions.
They are.
And I'm glad you like this level, Anorak. This one's rather interesting looking.
Chase says it's fine to me, and Anorak says it's good. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate the input.
Yeah. It's hard for us to tell on this end.
Yeah. Like, if we had a third person monitoring everything, which in an ideal world we would, but we don't.
That would be kind of hard.
Yeah,
You have to get a third person to sit off stream and just to watch us the whole time.
and that's boring. Okay, let's go in this one next. Walrus Cove.
That's the type of thing you do when this is your job and
Yeah,
you can pay someone to sit there and do something that's not necessarily... I mean, I think it wouldn't be terrible to just sit there and watch people stream and watch for issues.
yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. Let me put it this way, if I could make a living doing it, I would do it. Okay. Now,
This course is rather bumpy.
yeah, a little bit. Oh. Boing.
I think this is a jazzed up,
Like Christmas theme?
yeah, Christmas Carol.
Could be. I can't place it if there is one, but... Oh. Bet you can imagine how difficult the silver coin challenges are going to be in this one.
Yeah, yeah. There they go, sucking off Nintendo again. Oh, there's a railway symbol. Not this bell part, but when it goes back to the
Yeah, there's
The
a big
winds?
a Nintendo symbol back in the valley area there.
No. I'm talking about the music.
Oh, what is it? Woohoo! Woohoo!
I know that sounds very similar to a Christmas Carol, and I can't quite place it.
Oh man. You know, all things considered, I think I'm pretty good at this game. And
As you run into a wall. And
I was
try to
gonna
drive
say,
up
like,
it.
but I recovered from it. I think I've got a decent handle on the mechanics. So I make this look way easier than it is.
Don't worry, by next stream that'll all go away.
Yes. We will be restarting many races.
We'll be getting into the hard stuff.
But we're not there yet, so let's just savor the moment.
Yeah.
Snowball Valley. Alright. So there's two diverging paths here. You can see how that'll be way more interesting for the silver coins. Oh my goodness. Chase has a new comment.
He goes, I'll say I haven't seen an AI come close to you in any of these races so far. Yeah, so he has to play each track twice. The first time he just has to win. The second time he has to collect, I think, 8 silver coins and win. And so he has to go through certain areas. And the AI are much better at those races too.
And finally, there's a tournament round.
Yeah, we get to play it as a Grand Prix, and the AI are quite good there. So,
don't worry, it gets harder.
yeah, don't worry. This is the easy stuff. This is the first time through this track. The second and third times will be much more challenging.
Actually, maybe we should go ahead and do the silver coins for you guys. I mean, we've still technically got half an hour before we usually end the stream. And we're plowing right through these.
Yeah, well, we'll see how it goes when we get to the boss.
Yeah. Okay. Frosty Village. Easily my least favorite in this world as far as silver coins go. Because I have a hard time even finding where
Really?
they
It's
are.
still go-kart? We've had like 3 go-karts in a row.
Yeah. Oh.
Aren't there only like 4 races?
Yeah.
So the last one is a water ride, or?
Well, this is the 4th race. The first one was airplanes.
Oh yeah, the first one was an airplane race. So they don't even introduce the hovercraft till like World 3.
Right. Well, here's the thing.
So it's intentionally tougher.
Yeah, here's the thing. After, wow, I'm doing really bad on these. After you beat the race once or twice, you can replay the races with the option of playing any of the vehicle types. So you can play this with a hovercraft, and you can play this with an airplane. But
I
your
don't-
first time through,
I don't see how it would be better.
it wouldn't. It's just different.
I suppose you could avoid a lot of the crap with the plane, but then you've got these tunnels that would just be a bugger.
Yeah. Well, I think like some of the courses like limit your selection so that like in one level in particular that I can remember off the top of my head, you only have the choice of the car or the airplane. You don't get the choice of a
Hovercraft.
And then there are water levels where you don't get the choice of the cart. You
Just
only get the hovercraft and the
planar.
airplane.
If you fire the homing shot from here, will it chase down the last place person?
No, we determined this earlier.
We did?
Yeah, you might have been falling asleep, but you did ask that question.
Oh, okay. Now, what is this? This is 10 missiles of normal type?
Yes.
See, that's hard to determine if that's better or worse than the homing missile.
Yeah. I guess that really depends on how far behind you are.
How your accuracy is.
Yeah. Sir W says, "Hey! Hey, Sir W, welcome to the live stream, dude. You're catching the last part of Diddy Kong Racing Part 1 here on Volatile Upgrade."
Yes. What does he say there? IAE Gallerina?
Challenge you to a race.
I don't know what that means. Oh, Senior W. Or Senor? I don't know. But welcome to the stream. Okay, so this guy doesn't squash you. And he's,
Oh, but you have to fight him on a hovercraft.
yeah. This is the first instance, I believe, where you're required to use the hovercraft.
It is. And you're going to get boned here at this corner. Okay, see, they let you bounce off the walls, which is a nice
Nice change, yeah.
gimme. Because, dear God, this thing can't steer.
No, it cannot. Although bouncing kills any of your momentum.
Does it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you bounce off of things head on.
Well, of course. But I meant, like when you were doing that corner, you just kind of boing, boing, boing your way up
Yeah,
the
I
wall.
did. I did, didn't I?
I assume you're going to do it again here.
I'm actually surprised I did this the first try.
You're way ahead of them.
Yeah. I killed it, dude.
I think the big issue with that first one was just squashing. If you get too close, then he takes up the whole track.
Yeah.
Well done. Now try my new challenge. Collect all the silver coins from the snow world.
I wish I could understand these comments.
Level and win. Then come back and see me.
Excuse me.
I've got something special for you.
Take your finger off the accelerator, but just before you hit a zipper. A zipper being the accelerating panels. Alright.
Tick tock.
So here's the thing now, for those of you who weren't here earlier. After our first round of beating all of the courses and beating the boss,
Yep.
we have to go back through each course, collect 8 silver coins spread throughout the course, and win. So that's what we're going to try and do now.
Okay. That's good. Now, Nintendo.
Now I got to figure out where everything is. Oh, wait a minute. There's another thing I got to do quick.
What are you doing? Oh, you gotta get the key. Oh, they're getting sneaky now. Do you have to win or just collect it and exit?
I just need to collect it and exit. My goodness. Let's get it. I think we'll have to leave that for next time on Volatile Upgrade. But,
Or do you want to end with that right now?
well, I want to do these, at least 1 or 2 of these coin races so
Okay.
that Chase can see what the big hullabaloo is.
Okay, sounds good. Hector Carzine says, "Run, bitch, run!"
Hey Hector, welcome to the stream. Alright. So,
Okay,
2 paths.
now the fun bit.
There is a coin back here.
And there's probably a coin on each path, right?
Yeah, I would assume so. I'm gonna take it nice and slow here, just to squeak.
What's the radioactive thing?
That is the shield.
Ah, that might actually be useful here.
There's the coin. There it is.
So your strategy here is,
Get all the coins as early as I can,
and then
and
try
then
and
come
win.
back.
This is the second track?
Yeah.
Wow, that's way dicier than that first one. Wow, Jeff, you're just...
Alright, here we go.
You're an 8th. Can you get back to first in time to win?
We'll see.
Is this, like, faster?
I don't know, but there are these boosts.
That
So,
you really need? How
yeah,
can you
there's no way.
steer this? Nope. First place already done.
Sir W said, I said that I do not understand anything you're talking about, but I liked the game and left a like.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks, Hector. I don't know if that's a...
I think that's Senior W, not Hector.
Sorry. Thanks, Mr. W. Alright. Oh my. They bumped me out of the way of that first one, dude. And I didn't get that second one.
I think you have to stay a little more competitive now.
Yeah.
You got pwned.
Sure did. Yeah. How did I miss that?
I don't know. That hitbox, though, is just not going to give it to you. Excuse me.
You're excused.
I think the trick here is kind of knowing where the coins are so you can competitively get to them.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get that one on a drift. Okay, I didn't even touch that coin that time. How did I get it?
That was the gimme from not giving it to you touched it the first time.
Did you see that?
That was pretty slick.
That was nuts, dude. I don't know how I did that. Okay. That was way better this time. So far.
Okay, you're in first. You just need to maintain the lead. I shouldn't have opened my mouth.
No. No, you shouldn't have. Ah! You spun me out of control there. Yep. Oh!
Oh, dang it. So close.
See, these are already getting so much harder.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you said, you have to competitively get those coins.
Senior W says, gives us a smiley face and a bunch of thumbs ups.
Oh my. Take that.
What happened there?
I fell into the ice and it bounced me out. Man, I'm so proud of that slick maneuver I had the first run through. Wow.
You'll probably never replicate.
Yeah, that was nuts. Okay.
I don't know if that boost pad right there in that last corner helps you or hurts you. It's hard to tell.
Ideally, it would help, but that was an interesting stutter.
Like, as soon as you hit it, you have to start drifting.
Ah, that didn't help at all. Alright.
You are... Oh, you're just behind him.
Nope. Oh, no. Oh, this is so much harder.
It is, too.
Like, how about that difficulty spike, huh?
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay. That's what I was trying to avoid there. But... Okay. Alright, that was pretty good.
That's pretty smooth.
Whoa. Alright.
Are you sure you're not playing the plane?
The what?
The plane.
Oh.
Okay, you've got all the coins. You're in first.
Just gotta maintain this lead. Not by doing that. Although that didn't seem to impede my progress at all. Oh. That did.
You have 4.
Ha.
No, 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 no. Oh, you're right here at the end. No.
Woo! Oh.
Oh, that was a little close there. Holy cow, Jeff.
Jeez, dude. This is so hard.
You want to play one more, or do you think you should close it
Yeah,
up?
let's do it.
Okay, one more and then we're done. Last race. So how many times we're going to have to play it?
Oh, that was the third race. Like, I did them slightly out of order.
I asked you that when you first picked that one out. But
Yeah, I thought it was the first one for some reason. Sorry.
it's fine, I was just curious. This one, I don't quite get the planes seem very gimmicky in this one, I'm afraid to say.
In this course? Or in the game?
In the game. I don't feel like there's really much of a plane course here. It's very much a...
No, there's not. I mean,
it's a cool concept, of course.
that was awesome. See that?
Is that intentional?
Yeah, I got that coin. So I didn't have to worry about getting it the second time around. And I know where the other two are.
That was insane. How did you tightly loop-to-loop so hard?
It was pretty awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ouch.
My question is, where do they get the extra controls?
The extra controls?
Yeah, for the up and down. Where'd they add them?
What do you mean, where'd they add them?
Well, your car doesn't go up and down.
Oh, got it, yeah. Like, I thought you were talking about, like, as far as, like, controlling it with the controller goes. Like, game-wise. No, I don't know.
You don't know?
In the actual car itself, like, adding
No,
in
I'm
point?
referring to while playing the game, what buttons or joystick
No,
controls?
just joystick for up and down.
So the joystick is just not used to drive the car?
Right. Well, it's used to go left and right, but not up and down.
So they add up and down on the joystick?
Yes.
Okay. Because forward and back isn't an option.
Yes. Alright, let's go ahead and do this one.
I'm surprised you got that all in one pass. That was very impressive.
Thanks, man. Especially that.
Loop-de-loop you pulled.
That was amazing. I mean, I still hit the loop, but I got both coins.
This is going to be a problem. I feel like that right there is like that part
Okay.
is from a melody of Christmas Carol. They've just sped it up and made it bouncy. I love these tracks where you spend like the entire time drifting.
Yeah.
It's all
Oh,
one
there's
big
one over
curve.
there. And then the other one I wanted... Yeah, it's right over here.
Oh, that.
That was an effective use of the magnet.
It was.
Probably should have saved that speed boost, though.
Though I did just think of one reason why the pull them towards you would be a third level power is like if you are in second place and you're right behind the first person, buying your a little bit extra time could be super useful.
Yeah. And it might actually pull, like... Again, I hate to bring this back to League, but it might be like a Nautilus style thing where it pulls them towards you and pulls you towards them.
Yeah. I mean the big
Oh
thing is
gosh, dang it.
why? What?
Cherry Cola says, "Hey dads." Hey Cherry Cola.
Hi,
Welcome
Cherry.
to the stream. I missed a silver coin.
Okay, we still have one pass to get it. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, I just got to be like insane for actually staying ahead of everyone. And getting that coin.
Where is it?
It's at the end, like... nuts. Hang on. Gotta focus.
Yeah, don't tell me. Just do it. This is a bit of a high execution curve right now to get this coin and not... Oh! Oh!
Did you like that?
That was close. Your ass was scraping on the ice there. How come that mine didn't hurt you?
I don't know. I think I was outside the range, but it kind of just randomly blew up. Because they don't stay on the course indefinitely.
So you just so happen to be passing it when it timed out.
Yes. Okay, now this one sucks.
But we're gonna do it.
But we're gonna do it.
Okay, this is the last race then. Jeff's gonna.
Oops.
Is this the bumpy one?
No. That was the first one I did.
Okay. That was hard too. Oh no.
So this first pass is just going to be basically figuring out where the coins are.
And this snow effect blur can just go away at any point.
Well, I guess there weren't any over there. Cherry Cola has a new comment.
Cherry Cola says, I remember my dad bought me this at a flea market and it broke our N64.
Really? Huh.
Wow.
That's impressive.
Yeah, that takes a lot of work.
Oh, speaking of broken N64s,
This particular one has been through some hell.
yeah, but I fixed it. I resoldered the motherboard, or the connections for the cartridge slot, onto the motherboard. I resoldered them, and now it works like a charm. Like, usually, you know how you might occasionally blow into the cartridge to try and make it work, and then the cartridge slot itself.
Yeah, and you put water in there and it corrodes everything.
Yes.
Which
Well,
I have told you not to do forever, but you do it for every single one.
yeah, everybody does it.
Yes, but it's so bad for the connections.
I know. And at any rate, the games work pretty effortlessly now. Like, I just put it in, turn it on, and it works. After my soldering and everything. So that's pretty exciting. This is actually the first stream that we've done with the N64 since, oh, that's where it is. It wasn't on the outsides of the tracks.
You missed it because you were looking so hard to figure out where it was.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, well now I know where everything is.
Are there... So does each character... Is there like a selection of different vehicles, or does each character just have their base 3?
Every character has their base 3, but every character has different attributes.
Okay.
I think Conker has decent speed and decent maneuverability, but he's not, like, great at anything.
So what are the attributes?
That I couldn't exactly tell you. I think acceleration, speed, weight, and handling are the ones that I can think of.
Okay, and Conker's just kind of an average player?
I think so. Like, his weight is low, his handling is good, his speed is good. No, his speed and acceleration I think are average, but
He has good handling with low weight.
yeah,
Okay.
I think. I'm not 100% positive. In fact,
So
I think it might actually be a little bit more complex than that. Excuse me. I just don't know in what ways. Gosh, dang it. We have a new comment from Cherry Cola.
I just emulate or use VC at this point. However, I'd still like to own an original, in parentheses, working N64.
Yeah.
Jeff. This is Jeff's, and he is taken it apart and resoldered pieces. That's how dedicated he is to keeping this poor thing alive. It's got on like a life support at this point.
Hey, it's doing pretty good now. I'd say
It went
that
through the
fix is worth
equivalent of open heart surgery, Jeff. Poor thing's old.
it. Well, yeah, but it works. Honestly, I saved
not
myself
winning
like
this.
yeah, no. Honestly, I saved myself like $60. So,
Yeah, when you think about how much did the solder and all that crap cost.
nothing to me.
Yeah, nothing to you, but if it, like, in absolute, it did cost
I
something.
didn't really use that much solder, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and you probably just used basic solder, so
Yeah,
not
it was
expensive.
just basic solder.
Not like that freaking gallium stuff I had, which was not. Let me put it this way: it came in little teeny bottles.
And you know, honestly, like taking the N64 apart and everything got me in like the mood to try modding it if I had more money. There's like a mini HDMI upgrade you can do for your N64 to play your N64 games in, well, 720, I think. 720 HD. And it makes the games actually look a lot better. Cherry Cola has a
What
new
do you
comment.
add, a GPU or something?
No, it's just the textures and stuff don't look great on the standard definition output. But when you get the visuals through an HDMI directly from the video chip, those textures load a lot better. Or
So they're getting
There.
downgraded to be pushed through the
Yes.
AVIs?
yeah, the games actually look a lot better than the games are supposed to look a lot better than they actually do. What the heck just happened? Anyway, we have a new comment from.
Yeah, I know. I was waiting for you to finish.
Yeah,
Do
sorry.
you think they'll ever release an N64 Mini? Yeah.
I think yes.
Modding sounds fun. Or, yeah, emulation does that for free. Says Cherry Cola.
Well, that's true. But emulation comes with its own problems, as we've so generously demonstrated. Where is that last coin that I missed?
Isn't it in the corner of the cavern?
I thought I got that one.
Oh, okay. That might have been last run.
I don't know where it is. Yeah, I missed it somewhere.
Oh, that's tragic.
I think I missed it. Yeah, I did. But yeah, emulation comes with its own myriad of problems, which we've thoroughly demonstrated on the stream with Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
And especially, it's limited to your computer too. Like, I have honestly, a pretty garbage computer.
Nowadays, it was good years
It
ago.
was good like 5 or 6 years ago.
I mean, it's just old.
Yeah. I'll put it this way: I have a not very modern laptop,
Yeah.
and the emulation that I can do on it is pretty limited.
Because the hardware isn't it so perfectly designed for this software.
Yeah. That, and when you get to the more demanding stuff, it starts to chug a lot. Like, I have Dolphin, but it doesn't run Wii games very well at all. It's just too demanding. Okay. I missed that one. We have a new comment.
Cherry Cola says, do you think an N64 game would have trouble running on anything? Anything. It depends on how old.
See, the problem with the N64 is it's very difficult to emulate the hardware.
Yeah.
So, there's really no perfect emulation of the N64. There's just things that get close enough, and it's still very taxing on the computer.
Yeah, N64 is an interesting piece
Well,
of hardware.
Yeah. Yeah, very interesting. And that's why we're running this on an actual N64. Like,
I mean, it's not that hard to emulate once if you have a modern tower.
yeah, like, you can just kind of power through it.
Yeah. Modern. It's nothing to like a modern. I've heard that the new hexa and octa-cores as opposed to quad-core just demolish it. It seems they can do it a lot better.
Interesting.
Probably because there's more they can. You know how that all works.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cherry Cola. Yeah, well, yeah, my old computer wasn't able to run any sort of GameCube game.
Yeah, at some point in the future, I'd like to upgrade to a new computer, but not for the foreseeable future. Because I've got a lot of things I need to save up for. And, you know...
It's still mostly functioning.
Yes, yeah. And there are little things wrong with it that I can fix. Like, the keyboard, for example. I just need to,
Order a new keyboard.
yeah, which I actually asked for my birthday, and my birthday is tomorrow, so I'll be,
Yes, that's why your parents are meeting you. I knew there was a reason.
yeah, it's my birthday tomorrow. I'm turning
Sorry,
24.
we're not going to be there. Mom and me won't be anyway.
That's okay.
We would love to come, but Mom has continuing education scheduled. So, like, I can't really sound like it's a huge burden because Kim was originally going to go with her, but something came up and she can't go, and her other vet tech doesn't want to go either. And so I get to take a cruise around Cayuga Lake with Mom while getting served a free dinner.
There you go.
So, but I have to listen to a lecture on Lyme disease, so...
I would say that would spoil
Not
my
fun.
appetite, but it probably doesn't have any effect on you at this
No,
point.
not at this point, not really. If you can survive pulling the actual ticks off, they'd have to really work to.
Cherry Cola says, "Happy almost birthday. I'll send you a cake through email. Better yet, send me a cake or a picture of a cake on Discord.
Yeah.
Then we can all celebrate my birthday together."
Yeah. I don't know. At the. Say, well, happy birthday in advance, because I know I won't see you in the evening. I'd love to come, but
Yeah.
I know that's happening tomorrow unless it gets canceled or something.
Yeah, that's fine.
Tomorrow's Thursday, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's Thursday.
Thursday the 21st.
I know.
Honestly, you probably won't be missing out on all that much. Probably what we'll do is just go to Applebee's and maybe go bowling or something.
Things that I would enjoy doing, but yeah.
I mean, it's going to be fun, and
I already promised Mom I'd go.
and I'm really happy that my parents wanted to come see me for my birthday, but,
Yes.
you know.
Bring you your keyboard.
Well, no, I'll be getting that on the weekend.
Yeah, I know. I figured.
Like, our actual birthday celebration is on Sunday, which we won't be doing anything too special for, but it will include presents and cake, so.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, you just got Miskin squished, and he is right on your ass this time.
Yeah, he is. Where's the...
Where's the?
I guess there's no extra boost. Oh well. I win.
He is right there. I mean, it pushes him back, but he was right there on the mini map. Like, yay! Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Now try the trophy challenge. Goodbye, kid.
Nice. Hey, we actually made a pretty good amount of progress in the small amount of time we had.
Yeah. I think that was a really good map for the
Hovercraft.
because there's a lot of stuff for you to bounce on, not a place for you to fall off.
Yeah. Well, cool. Let me just do one more quick thing. Yep.
What is that?
That's just what the boss door comes after
You
you.
beat it.
You
it
beat it.
changes to creepy elephant,
Yeah.
Indian elephant man.
Let's go ahead and beat the creepy elephant man again, and then we'll call it a night. We'll do the trophy challenge and the bonus challenge. Oh,
Wow.
next week.
So now you have to fight him as the hovercraft.
Yeah. Yeah, it really kills any momentum to hit anything like that. If
Like
you
how
hit
he
it on
looks
like the side,
steady on the.
he's like,
carpet.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, he's an elephant on a magic carpet. I would be too.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you think if it's his magic carpet, he'd sit down on it or like not look like he was like, what am I doing?
Cherry Cola says, this game is so nostalgic, even though I never played or barely played it. Yeah, I will say this holds a lot of childhood memories for me. This game, I played it a lot as a kid, which might be why I'm decently good at it.
I can see the appeal. I wish we had a working PS2.
Yeah.
Because then I could show you Daniel's nitrous oxide crash racer.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
a lot like this.
We could probably emulate it.
Probably could.
PS2 wasn't exactly a powerhouse.
You should definitely, if you can, you should try it. That was the nitrous oxide races. That was really fun.
What do you mean I've taken the wrong route?
You haven't taken the wrong route. You're fine. Did it just disqualify you?
Yeah. It's probably because I was taking that shortcut across the field there.
You shortcut it just a little too short?
Yeah. I got too far off the beaten path.
That's dumb.
I agree. Like, I did not remember that at all.
It didn't, like,
Hey,
warn you you're going the wrong way or something?
No.
Wow, that's slow down.
Hello, friend. Select Chalakazam.
Oops.
Can I help you first? Select the challenge. Abracadabra.
Alright, I'm gonna beat you in my hovercraft. I'm gonna beat you in my motorized inner tube.
That's exactly what it is. It is an inner tube with a fan on the back of it.
Yeah.
And 2 joysticks, which I can't imagine what they do. I don't know how that.
I don't know either.
Like,
Now that I think of it, like,
has
that doesn't
one-
make much sense.
It has one engine. It's not like a skid steer, which has 2 tracks. A tank would be driven in the same way. It has 2 tracks that you're going like this with. One going forward, one going back. That's how you maneuver it. It doesn't have that. It has one engine. So there's no point in this. They'd just be like, you'd only need one to go like this.
Yeah, I don't know what the point is. Like, I've never...
Like a plane, like not like a...
I've never driven
like a
a
s-
hovercraft before, so I wouldn't know what they are like in
There are
real
very
life.
few that really exist.
No.
That really work at all. I mean, they're pretty ineffective. I mean, there's like... Closest thing to this would actually be like one of the Everglade boats, you know, the fan boats. They got those big fans, so like as large as the back diameter of the boat. They're like 6 foot across or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it's just a real shallow, flat boat so that you don't disturb the goop in the water. Well, you don't want to. It's like all reeds and stuff, and you don't want to stick it down in there and chew up the reeds. And the big thing is that, the big thing is called an Everglades boat. Is the Everglades are put in like national park protection, and they didn't want to, and like manatees and stuff, and all get chewed up by the propellers of a standard type of boat.
Chericola says the airboat from Half-Life, maybe. I don't know anything about Half-Life.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, no. If it had like 2, it would have for it to have 2 separate joysticks would imply 2 separate engines.
Yeah.
Hello, friend.
Well done. Take this as a reward. I'll see you later. Good luck grabbing it, though.
Seriously. Wait, you honk?
Yep. Got it. Okay, cool. Well, hey, guys. That was a very interesting live stream.
Yes, it was. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah. So, if you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hit that bell icon so you can be notified next time we stream or post a video. This coming Monday, we will be starting Uncharted 4. Thank you, I just lost the name. Uncharted 4 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And next Wednesday, come back to see the second half of Diddy Kong Racing at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Alright, so thanks again for tuning in, guys. See you next time.
Bye-bye!